Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. So I wanted to share something uh, as I was preparing a lot of interviews. So what problem I was facing, so I have to update my CV again and again according to the job description. But that is again, it is kind of a pain because otherwise you have to do in Microsoft Word, or like you need to get any like paid application. So I like one application a lot, enhance CV, but it is again costly. So what I've decided, I thought like, why shouldn't I try to create something my own. So I just created simple version of it, and I'll share the tech stack what I have used and how I've created it. It didn't took me a lot of time to create it, just spent 2 or 3 days, and here are the results. So I implemented clerk authentication because I found it is very easy to implement as well, and because I was using Neon and Drizzle for the database, so I was not very happy with the Neon authentication default. They just launched it. It is kind of, I think, still in beta, but still there are a lot of things to finish it there, so I didn't use it, and I decided to use it with Clerk. So in Clerk, basically, initially when user comes, I created like one account directly from the Clerk, and then updated my database accordingly. But I can add as many users as I want in this dashboard you guys are watching. So here is the magic. This is where the magic is happening. So when I click here on the resume builder, so I have created some few resumes already. So this is how it will work. Initially, when someone will click on this create new resume, it will give you this dialog. So this dialog I'll again show like how I created it. This is global, so you just have to register it once and you can use all over the app. And here what I've done, so let's start with creating one resume. Suppose demo 1. I am iOS developer, and create. So what it will do, it will basically create and go move the user to edit screen. So here you can see demo 1, I'm iOS developer. So now we don't have any section by default. So initially, if suppose we start with this, then I will add personal information, and I'll start adding this one, like Pradeep, lead mobile app developer. And here we are able to upload the images as well. So what I've used for this, I'm not saving the images anywhere into folder or database right now, just saving it as a base64, because that is the basically very quick way I found, and we can basically apply the zoom and everything however we want this image. We can drag, we can do everything here, and then apply. So it will upload and it will show the image here. So then we can add the email. So email is, this is my email, my number +1 753-881-9187, location Ottawa, Ontario. LinkedIn profile if you want to add, and your this one, these both are optional. So suppose I'm adding my website, my personal portfolio, Pro. So as soon as I save it, so it will go to the database. I can add as many section I want. I can add education, I can add work experience. Suppose I want to add work experience. So suppose company is Loud Owls, position lead mobile app developer. So you can add the dates, like whenever you have started. Suppose I'm just picking any random date here, and I can say I currently am working here. And you can again add description as well, like the long description about your job. So I handle working here as lead mobile app developer, handling team, working directly with clients, working on assigning tasks. So as many description you want. This is like depend like how you want to write it, and you can also add bullet points. Suppose working with cool team. And now if I'll save this and I want to see like how it is looking now, so as soon I click on this preview, so it will look like this. So it will load whatever I have, information I have added there, all the information. Even if I want to, I can update all this stuff using the CSS, and I can download it, I can duplicate it. So it is very magical. So even added it, because in this case I don't have to pay again and again. So I created my very small solution. For now I just have created this one template, but we can add as many template like if we need. And in edit, still in the future I'm thinking I should also again apply like AI here as well. So when you can directly ask AI, so can you write some description, this is my job, this is what I do. AI basically rephrase and write content in very like perfect way. So again we go back to this part, and if I click here download, so what it will do, it will generate the whole basically PDF. As you can see this UI, this is a similar UI it will create. So if I go to download, so you can see demo resume. If I open this, see here it is. So this is how it is working, and I'll again explain how what approach I have taken here. So initially I thought this is purely in Next.js application, and initially I thought I'll just go with the traditional API routes, but then I decided to implement Hono. Hono is very powerful, basically library that is available. But again it is written over the Node.js, but with the full TypeScript support. So it is kind of using RPC client, so where we have we are writing the schema for the client and backend in the same way. So whatever we are passing from the client, so it is expecting the same for the backend. So I can show you that. So suppose just for this is a schema, create resume schema. So this is I'm using in the components, and again and the same schema I'm again using here in the backend as well. If I'll go here in the post request, so this is somewhere I'll find my post request. 1 second, upload. This is create resume. So you can see the same schema I'm using for the front end and same I'm using for the backend. So Hono basically what it does, it create a centralized routing system. So I just created one structure here, and I'm importing all of my routes here, and I'm just calling. I don't have to rewrite so many basically files here. So again it is kind of Node.js. So what I'm doing, I'm managing all of my routes for individual component like module. Like suppose this is resume module, and it has its own file route. So it has all the routes here. So whenever someone want to hit a request for the routes, so this is how it's gonna go. So you can see here CV. So the request is going to CV and all the routes under it. So this is very wonderful library that I'm using it, and again it has very powerful support for middleware authentication. A lot of things are there already. So I love this, and I'm using this with Next.js. So this is what in the weekend, and from Friday or Thursday or Friday, or like the weekend, I spent some time, and this is what I have achieved. But this is I feel like now whenever I have to apply a job or something, it is far easy for me. Even I can duplicate the same. So if I'll go here and just click this duplicate, so it will again duplicate with the new copy. And this is this is the fully CV that I've created for myself. So if I'll go to preview, so you can see. So everything you don't have to rewrite into the WordPress and change it again. Even I have implemented one more feature that I forgot to tell you. So suppose if someone is like suppose someone is using it and they are a company and they want to provide their candidates to other company, but they want to add watermark of their company for their candidates on the resume. So they can just click here company watermark, and suppose they can just write here Loud Owls, and watermark will be like presented by Loud Owls Solutions, and it will ask the location where you want to show it. Suppose I click bottom right, and we can again upload the company logo here, and as soon as I do save, so it will be saved, and if I'll go to preview, it should be appearing in the bottom. Okay, yeah, I think something is messed up with the image, but still it is showing presented by the Loud Owls. Because I was making few changes, I might have skipped something, that's why it is messing up with the image here. Otherwise it will come with the logo and then the text you have written for the watermark. So isn't it wonderful? So that's what I was working on, just preparing myself, and while revising for the REST API something, and again I wanted to implement this strategy. It was a long time ago I was thinking the same, because we have to pay this for resume builder again and again. So I think it is good idea. So this is how my weekends are going, and this is where I'm working on. And for the users, we can add as many as users here. And again, this is about the model. I forgot to tell you guys, like when I started initially, I mentioned that I'll explain this one. So this is basically how it is happening. So suppose I go to this, in the components there is a dialog. So dialog is just nothing. I'm using ShadCN, and the ShadCN basically providing me all the dialog components as well. So here what is happening, this is whatever the structure, like when we click on create resume or just any component which is using dialogues. So this is the structure, you can see. So it has this title and text area. So we have two fields here, but how we are showing it, so I have created this dialog manager. So initially I created one file types. This is where we are registering the dialog. So basically we are assigning the type, these many dialog that already have created, because sometime I spent some of my time on this basically this tool that I'm working on for my personal use as well, to be very honest. And then when you register it here, so then you have to register the dialog name, dialog here as well. So how wonderful it is. So suppose how those types are working. So whenever you will start typing, so it will start giving you list of available basically dialogues or models that we are creating dynamically. So this is very amazing as well. And it is not only doing this one, this is again it is very generic type. So manager is handling a lot of stuffs. Definitely sometime I'll share this code as well, and I'll create separate video like how I created this one. So whenever we have to use this, so suppose in the resume we have this button inside resume builder, node preview, upload. So here I will be using one hook, use dialog, I believe. Yeah, so this is the hook that I've created. This is again I'm using use stand as a global state management, where I'm handling all this stuff. And this use dialog is giving me one this hook basically. And this hook, or this is how I'm using on click and open dialog, and we are again passing these props as well. So these props are dynamic, totally generic based. So whenever it go to the children, like whatever the dialog it is, so it will give you the auto completion as well. So if we go to again in the dialog resume builder components dialog, so these description, title, data and description, these are dynamic. So suppose I'm clicking here, so it will give you all these properties that is coming from the manager. So because I have assigned this guy the type create resume, so this is the type. Basically this is again extending dialog component props. Dialog component props only give me one prop, that is on close. That is on close function. Suppose I want to intentionally close this this dialog, I can do it by name. There are a lot of stuff I have written already, I'll explain it later. So these are two things there you can see, and this is what we were getting here as well. Suppose I'm doing this and it is giving me a title and description, so I don't have to check it, okay, what is the key name or something, because I'm handling this basically dynamic type. So that's how it is working. So I think this is what I wanted to cover. So I think this weekend was good, not very boring. I studied a lot, I'm revising a lot of things, but I'm again writing a lot of code as well. So hopefully you like the video, and make sure subscribe the channel and share the video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.